Live from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson, it's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm David Rice, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. From the city of Jackson, Assistant City Engineer Jeff Crow. From Jackson College, Director of Donor Relations Sherry Eldred, and Director of Annual Giving and Alumni Relations Bridget Robinson. From Henry Ford Jackson, Manager of Henry Ford at Home Care Jeremy Curtis. Entertainment Correspondent Mike Mara. And for the Team Hope Walk for Huntington's Disease, Justin Reynolds. And now, here's Bart.
Thank you very much, David Rice, and welcome to the show. Good afternoon, and happy new month. It's October. Right now, a beautiful 72 degrees. Our high today, 75, after surpassing 80 for the last few days. We will get back there later this week, but for today and tomorrow, temperatures in the 70s, partly sunny tomorrow, 77 our overnight lows this week, hovering around 50 to 55. We will see a warm up on Friday, sunshine, and a high of 85 degrees, which is 17 degrees above normal. 17 degrees above normal. For the weekend, sunny on Saturday and Sunday, mid-80s again both days. And when's the next chance of rain? Maybe next week, Tuesday. There's a chance of showers and cooler temperatures. Beautiful summer weather continues in October in beautiful Jackson. And that's today's weather, presented by Kelly Express. You know, with this dry weather, it'd be a great time to get a car wash at Kelly Express. You can do it on Weatherwax Drive, Grass Lake, and County Farm Road. And while you're there, stock up on your favorite snacks and beverages at Kelly Express. And maybe you can get a lottery ticket too. The Mega Millions is hovering around $500 million. And the Powerball hasn't been won in a while as well. So try your luck at Kelly Express. We're going to look outside. We've got the sky cam looking east, down East Michigan Avenue, almost down Pearl Street. And we see there is still evidence of construction, and we'll be hearing more about the City of Jackson construction a little bit later on. Still not much in the way of color change.
Remember, construction means progress.
That's right.
Yes.
It's good. Construction is good. It's one of the reasons the state budget has not yet been finalized. The big question is over how much money will go toward roads. Roads and education. They are duking it out. So we have until next week before the state budget will be released and voted on and hopefully approved. Right now, this afternoon, the governor is in Toronto speaking to their version of the Chamber of Commerce, but she's promised that a deal is imminent. The House, the Senate, and the governor's office all are in agreement on the major points, and they just have to spend the next few days ironing out the details. Meanwhile, in Washington, the federal budget showdown has resulted in the government shutting down, and no end in sight on that. Not even a prediction on how long it will last. Today is the 1st of October. It is Homemade Cookie Day. Did the Klingermans bring any cookies today?
We're still hoping.
No, and really, the Klingermans have brought us so many cookies over the years that today, take the day off from making homemade cookies. It's International Day of Music, and Brandon's son, Barrett, has taken up an instrument. What's he playing?
The violin.
The violin. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful that one day Barrett will be here on the show playing his violin.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be great. It's International Walk to School Day. Beautiful day for that. Model T Day, more on that in a moment. National Hair Day. National Kale Day, a vegetable I don't think anyone likes. And World Vegetarian Day. It was on this day in 1908, October 1, 1908, the first production Model T Ford completed at the company's Piquette Avenue plant in Detroit. Between 1908 and 1927, Ford would build some 15 million Model T cars, and it came in your favorite color as long as your favorite color was
Black.
That's right. It was until the Volkswagen Beetle in 1972, it was the longest vehicle production in history. The same car, 15 million of them built in nearly 20 years. On this day in 1982, Billy Joel's 1978 album, 52nd Street, is re-released in Japan on CD. The first album to be released on CD, Space Age.
Wow.
Space Age, it killed the cassette tape and vinyl, but vinyl did come back a couple of decades later. Do you have any CDs, Brandon, still?
I do. I'm wondering if guys up in the booth know what CDs are, though. Does Ben know what a CD is?
They do know what CDs
Oh, Ben
are.
does
They
own
do
a
know,
CD
yeah.
player.
We still,
Oh,
we
well.
still
I
got
should have
them.
known better than that.
You know, yesterday was the last day of America Online dial-up service, and there's nearly 180,000 people that still had AOL dial-up. But remember, you'd get the free AOL discs that would come in the mail?
I remember that.
We missed those. It was on this day in 1920, Scientific American, the magazine, 1920, they predicted that the rapidly developing medium of radio would soon be used to broadcast music. And they were right. On this day in 1958, the American Express Company introduced their very first charge card. And it was actually a card. It was cardboard made out of reinforced cardboard. And this is what it looked like in 1958. Brandon, do you still have your American Express?
I do, yeah. Looks just like that.
Yeah. It allowed traveling customers to charge. And it was a while before people would accept it. It's like, hey, I got this piece of cardboard. No, give me the room, and you'll get paid. On this day in 1961, it was the final game of the regular season for the Yankees and slugger Roger Maris. He hit his 61st home run, becoming the first player in Major League Baseball to hit 160 home runs in a season, 61. And Brandon, for many years, there was an asterisk after that 61. Do you know why?
For Roger Maris, 61?
Yeah.
Because he played more games?
That's right.
It took him longer to get it?
So when Babe Ruth set his record of 60, the season was 4 games shorter. So the people thought, well, this isn't fair. You know, Babe Ruth, he might have had more. But the asterisk eventually went away in the 90s. They said, no, that's ridiculous.
We brought it back, though, now with a couple other sluggers that have hit more home runs.
They should, and they've got to put asterisks on, asterisks on the drug-induced home runs. On this day in 1962, one of my heroes, Johnny Carson, began his reign as the king of late night. He took over The Tonight Show from Jack Parr Jackson native. No, actually not Jackson native. Jack Parr lived here during his teenage years for several years. And Jack Parr got his broadcasting career started at WIBM when it was located downtown. But anyway, Johnny Carson went on to host The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson for 3 decades, one of the biggest figures in entertainment history. All that happening on October 1. Now today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson, and today at Burt Walker Hall, room 144 at Jackson College Central Campus. It is the Jackson College Adjunct Hiring Fair, and you're welcome to come on out and apply for a job if you're passionate about teaching and ready to make a difference. Jackson College's Adjunct Hiring Fair is seeking enthusiastic and qualified adjunct faculty to join the team for the second half of the fall 2025 semester and the spring 2026 semester. Hourly wage range $46 to $56, and they are looking for teachers in mathematics, all levels, English, natural sciences, biology, chemistry, physics, anatomy, physiology, geology, and physical geography, history, sociology, psychology, and HVAC. You can teach virtually, in person, on campus, Central Campus, also Hillsdale, Adrian, and in the prison program across the state. Just show up today between 5 and 7 p.m. Also, you can go to Jackson College if you're interested in getting a makeup lesson for Halloween. They have something called Frighteningly Fun Halloween Makeup Tips from 5:30 to 7 p.m. at Burt Walker Hall. It's interesting. It's in the same room as the Adjunct Hiring Fair. But anyway, they might move it. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it goes. Yeah. But it's a big room. They could divide it in half. You will be given tips on how to dazzle for Halloween. Perfect opportunity to perfect your Halloween makeup skills and create a look that truly stands out. Wear appropriate clothing. The seminar is $65, and you'll be outfitted just in time for Halloween. And also at Jackson College, busy campus today, it's Astronomical Observatory Viewing Night. And it looks like we're going to have good weather for that from 9 till 11 p.m. at the observatory at Jackson College. And that's pretty much it. Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. Yesterday we had high school sports, and you're invited to check out our galleries at jtv.tv. I think we actually have, do we have some photos today?
We do.
Yeah, let's take a look at the middle school at Parkside in the Dennis Kiley Tennis Complex. The Jackson High Vikings welcomed the Dexter Dreadnoughts for a match. The Vikings, they're pretty good this year.
Yeah.
And I think they actually have...
they have a great coach.
Yeah, well, they do have a great coach. And I think there's a handful of the athletes are also involved in some of the other sports. I know we've got some runners. We've got some golfers. So very talented. But unfortunately, Dexter beat Jackson 5-3. And in volleyball, East Jackson and Grass Lake in a Cascades Conference matchup. We had, let's see, how did that work out? Cascades had, they lost, what did they do? Oh, the Grass Lake beat East Jackson 3-0. A sweep at home for the Warriors. Adeline Henson, 13 for 14 serving. Wow, 12 of those points, all thanks to Adeline. Congratulations to the Warriors. Be sure to follow high school sports all season long right here on JTV and JTV.tv. A great lineup of guests coming your way on the show today. We've got, as promised, an update on the City of Jackson road construction projects with the Assistant City Engineer, Jeff Crow. Jeff's standing by in the CNB Green Room, and we'll take you to some of those projects today. Today we are going to meet Sherry Eldred. Sherry is the new Director of Donor Relations and Campaign Initiative at Jackson College Foundation. She'll be here with Bridget Robinson, Director of Annual Giving and Alumni Relations. Jeremy Curtis is here for Wellness Wednesday, presented by Henry Ford Jackson Hospital. And we'll be talking about Henry Ford at Home Care with Jeremy Curtis. Mike Mara, our entertainment correspondent and Jackson College professor, has an update on some of the things he's been binging, and then Justin Reynolds will be here as he's working on the annual Hope Walk for Huntington's disease. All this here today on JTV. Thanks for being here, and we will get things rolling right after this.